Welcome to another live session of the Business Development Academy for Cohort 2. We are glad that this program is already transforming lives and business with a lot of testimonies that we have already. The feedback has been awesome since we started from Cohort 1. Now we have Cohort 2. And tonight we are going to be looking at so many things, and I want us to get set. Our topic tonight is how to create a business in your absence and practical session of our assignment. So I know that some of us have submitted our assignment already, while some people are looking at how to go about the assignment. We are going to touch all those things today. So our agenda for today, the BDA assignment. We are also going to talk about testimonials, also the digital trade fair that has started already. Also, we'll talk about the business plan, business model canvas, pitch deck, and our social media pages, then question and answer. So the deadline to submit our assignment is 27th of September, and today is already 22nd of September, so we have a few days. We are rounding up the academy already. Just one week to go, which we start tonight, because as from tonight, the modules will start dropping. So for our assignment, we are to prepare for either our current business or any idea we want to start. We are to prepare business model canvas, pitch deck, business plan, social media business page, and we submit it to bdainfo247@gmail.com. I will show a sample of business plan and business model canvas, and I will also refer us to module 1. Module 1 capture all the assignment that we have for us. Now we have this service that we render for people that would like to register their business with Corporate Affairs Commission. For business name is 30,000, for limited liability company is 70,000, and for people that want to set up a website for their business is 350,000. So if you need any of this service, you can reach out to us. We are good to go. Now we have our certificate. Your certificate will be ready for 1 to 2 weeks after the program. So for people that have a special way you want your name to be written on your certificate, so you send that name, that full name, to the email bdainfo247@gmail.com. So the way we prepare the certificate, as many people that have submitted their assignment and we have given them feedback, they will receive their certificate. Now, for people that we want to maybe submit the assignment a week later, is also until we see your assignment and we'll give you feedback before you will be able to receive your certificate. Another thing we have is digital trade fair. For digital trade fair, we've started already. This is where we deliberately promote your business on social media and also on the platform, the WhatsApp platform for the cohort. All right. So we ask us to come up with links or flyers or pictures that sells our business. So only one person have done that. And as from tomorrow, we'll start promoting that person's business on the social media. So if you have interest on the group, drop your flyer. It could be a flyer that markets your business. Because one thing about business is you need to market. You don't know who can give you that contract. You don't know who can supply you that link to your desired business. So these are the things that you are going to um, enjoy through the digital trade fair. Now, testimonials. So as from tonight, throughout this week, we'll be reaching out to us to get our testimonial. Testimonial means your experience about the academy, and we want to use this testimonial to market the people that will register for Cohort 3. So Cohort 3 is going to start by 1st of November. So registration is already ongoing. So people are already registering for Cohort 3 currently. So your testimonies and feedback are going to compile together to market them. So we need your written testimonials, we need your video testimonials. So when you click on the link of the testimonial, these are the things that you are going to see. Like I said, the testimonial is going to be used as promotional materials for our next cohort. So we need your name, your contact details, the country you are from. Currently, this cohort, we have about 2 to 3 major countries here in this cohort. We have someone from Cameroon and all that. So we need your country. Then you tell us how the academy has been so far. Okay, you tell us which topic or session you have found most beneficiary and why. Then you share examples of how you have applied the business learning so far. Then you give us general feedback. Then we have a question here that would you like to recommend this academy to others? Then you give us their contacts. We need their contact. Any additional comments? Then will you like or willing to give us video testimonials? So these are the things that we ask from you. Then you give us the testimonials. Then you put your picture. Then we want you to recommend at least 5 people that we can contact and say to them that you have recommended them and we want them to be part of it. So currently, the academy is at the subsidized fee of 10,000 naira. But as from so the 10,000 naira will still collect for the next cohort, but for cohort that will start in January 2025, the price will increase. All right. So these are the things that we want you to get about the academy and your assignments and for your testimonials. So tonight we are going to look at this critical topic. This topic is a topic that the model we watched over the weekend, those modules are prerequisite to what we want to do tonight. The model talks about employee recruitment, employee retaining, and creating business structure around your business. So basically, we want to see how to create a business and run it in your absence. When we say running in your absence, it means that you can have branches of your business and the whole business is doing well without you necessarily being all the branches together at the same time. We're talking about you owning chains of business across states, across countries. All right. We're talking about you creating businesses that you employ people and the structure runs the business. This is what we are thinking about when we say how to create a business that runs in your absence. And one of the things we used to say is that before you create a business that runs in your absence, you need to create a business that run in your presence first. So the business have to do well in your presence before you now leave it to run in your absence. All right. So uh definition of business: activity of buying and selling of goods, manufacturing of goods, or providing services in order to make profit. That is what we mean by business for this study. Now, business is an institution organized and operated to provide goods and services to society under the incentive of private gain. So your business must make profit. You are not running NGO. So your business must be the one that you make profit out of it. Because if you don't make profit out of it, then the business is not loving you back. We used to learn this, that if you love a business, the business should love you back by giving you profit. So in your business, there are so many things that comes to play. Number one, the economic activity, production and purchase of goods and services, selling of goods and services, continuity in dealings, profit earnings, element of risk. So in business, there's this element of risk where you put in money, you open your business, you open your shop, you send out your marketing materials with faith that somebody will come and patronize you. So it has element of risk. It has element of or certain returns. You are not too sure, you just launch out in faith. You now, the legal aspect of it and the fact that it has to be lawful, you don't sell things that goes against the laws of the land. Then consumer satisfaction, your clients, your customers, they are happy that you have this business. Now let's look at factors that affects business opportunity. When you see any opportunity, there are factors that you need to look at. Sometimes people call in and say, I have about 3 ideas. I don't even know which one to start. So you need to look at the market. This business you want to do people really buy it? Do they want to buy it? Have they asked for it? Okay. Then you look at individual interest. You, the CEO that want to start this business, do you have interest in it? Even if you don't have interest in it, can you cope? Some people want to start poultry business. They don't know that the shit of poultry used to smell. So because they've not been to farm before, the farming they have been doing is on laptop, researching and browsing the internet. When they visit a typical poultry farm, the question is, can you stand it? Can you sustain the interest and passion for it? Then we have capital. How much do you have to leverage on this opportunity? Skill. Do you have the requisite skill for the business that you want to start? Supplies of input. Do you know where you can get input for your business? Manpower. The people you want to recruit, are they readily available? Are they here? Technology. Do you have the requisite technology and the machines? There is a company we are currently working on their business plan. Their machines, they are going to import it from abroad, and they are going to be spending up to 100,000 USD for their machine setup alone. You understand? It's a large scale manufacturing plant. So these are the things you want to ask yourself. And these are the things you also get when you research your business. As an entrepreneur, your job is to find the need and fill it. Find the ought and heal it. That is your job as an entrepreneur. You want to look at what is in need of businesses within your location and in Nigeria at large and outside Nigeria. So you want to create things. Look at the platform we are using now, the Zoom platform. They created this platform. It wasn't that popular. It was COVID that made Zoom that popular and all their competitor. And people started subscribing to Zoom, subscribing to Zoom. They saw the need ahead and they started building the business, but they had the surge during COVID. So this is what we are talking about you finding the odds and healing it and finding the need and feeling it. So now, general advice as you start your business. I know that there are some of us in the academy that we are just starting out in business. We don't have a business yet, but we are just starting out. So you need to learn some wisdom in managing, starting and managing your business. So number one, advertisement is the soul of business. Don't just start your business without structuring your advertisement, your marketing. You need to have a budget for your marketing every month. How much do you budget for your advertisement of your business? Either doing new flyer. In fact, I know a business, every month they release new set of flyers. Every month. There are some every year they repaint their office environment. They give it a new look. Especially school business, they do that a lot. We also have hotels. They do that a lot. They repaint the whole hotel. The thing has to be fresh. When I come to your business, there must be something fresh about your business. So advertising will help you. Now, thorough preparation is key at every level of business growth. Whether you are just starting or you are growing the business, you have to prepare. Thorough preparation. To succeed in business, we need ambition. We need motivation. You need to ask yourself, this business in the next 5 years, what is it going to become? In the next 10 years, what is it going to become? So you need to set ambitious goal in such a way that when you see it, you know that you are ready to achieve something great. Then go for adequate training on the business. Any business you want to go into, go for adequate training. So for example, on Saturday, that's yesterday, I still attended a training on how to grow your consulting business. So I attended that training yesterday, and in which one of the speakers has done a lot of work with a lot of bilateral organization, all these EU, USAID, and he has done a lot in that field. So I have to sit down, I learn. So your facilitator also go for further training. So go for adequate training in your business, and you are going through Business Development Academy now because you want to grow your business. So I salute you for that. Your business needs a successful role model to emulate. You need to look at people that are successful in your field. Reach out to them. And one thing people don't know is that a lot of these successful people, they want to mentor young businesses coming up. Can you look for the best in your field and reach out to them and say, I want you to mentor me. Do you have materials that you have put together that I can go through? And if they ask you to come and pay for their materials, please pay. The man and his business are two separate entities. In all practical purpose, they should remain so. You and your business, you are different. So have a corporate account for your business so that you don't mix your personal money with the business money. And we have said that everybody should be on salary in your business, including yourself. If your business cannot pay you now, let it be on record that the business is owing you. So let's say currently your status is that your business should be paying you 300,000, but the business did not have money to pay you your salary now. You can send 50K to yourself and record that the business is owing me 250 as my salary, and begin to add it up. The reason for this is that the day you will hit a breakthrough in your business, you will know that you don't have more than your salary to access, and you keep that money for the company. All these things will help your company to grow. More general advice: great leaders learn to share the responsibility and the authority in the business place. Some people, they have employed people, but they are still the one doing everything. Like you have employee, you pay money, but you are still the one doing everything. So you need to learn how to share responsibility and authority in the place of work. We'll still talk more about delegation. The chief role of the leader is to create the vision and conduct the thinking and design the plan. That is your role as the CEO of this business. You need to create the vision, then conduct the thinking and design the plan. That is your work. The day-to-day attending to customer, you can delegate that. But how they do it, you have to be the one to create that thinking and design. That this is the way you talk to my customers. This is the way you attend to them. When they call, this is the way you speak. All right. This is the way you comport yourself in the business environment. These are your work. Save at least 10% of the revenue is to go into savings account to represent a capital base. This 10% savings is your business that we are talking about, no, not your personal finance. Now, anchor of stability of opportunity, money that will be needed to launch into a bigger stage as the business grows. There are some business, they don't need anything to do with loan. If they save 10% of their earnings, is enough. Imagine in your business, you'll be saving 10% of all your earnings for the last 7 years. How much do you think you will have saved now? Just think about it. Now, imagine you put it as 20%. You've been saving 20% of all the money that comes in. When customer pay like this, you remove 20% and save, and you save that for 7 years. Do you know how much you will have saved now? Now, if you want to build something, you want to expand something, you want to buy a machine, do you know that you can borrow yourself that money to do it? That's what this save is all about. Employee become committed, loyal, and thrive well when they can learn and grow and maximize potential. General advice for your business: identify the current champion in your chosen industry and find a way to emulate them. Now, one thing you need to know is that in your field, there are champions, there are people that are doing well. Can you study them and look at what they are doing right? It might be how they talk to the customer. It might be in their pricing. It might be in their packaging. It might be in their products, offerings. Find a way to emulate the champions in your field. Now, you read books about your chosen industry. The more you learn, the more enthusiastic and passionate you become. Some people, the last time they read any serious book is when they graduated from university. But you as a CEO, you need to read. A lot of the CEOs that we have today doing well internationally, they read books. They read a lot of books. So let's begin to organize all these ideas now. So if you are just starting out, come up with an idea. It could be a new business, it could be an existing idea, it could be a new idea that is for profit. It could even be an idea of NGO. If you know the amount of money that flies in the NGO space, you'll be surprised. So just come up with something that you want to start. Number two, give it a name, create a logo for it, and create a brand around it. Make it impactful and simple. Look at this multi telecom industry. You can see all these logos. Look at ShopRite. Even this pure water business, you can see that they package and have something to recognize them. Number three, register the business name and the idea with Corporate Affairs Commission. Have shown us that we do that service already. Why do you need to register your business? People will not take you serious if you are still sending in your personal account to collect money. They will not take you serious. And if you think that you don't want to pay all these bank charges, bank charges, they are too much and stuff like that, then you cannot grow if you continue to use your personal account to receive money. You cannot grow that way. People that want to support you, they will say, okay, go and bring your bank statement. They want to know if your business is doing well. And you now say, I use my personal account. They will not trust that process. They will not. Number four, you get your tax identification number. This is very important, especially if you want to open a corporate account, they will ask for this. Now, when you register your business with CAC, the two comes together. So you go to your bank, you open a corporate account for the business, and you see what I'm sharing with you is what I did when I left, when I finished NYSC and I started out. This is what I did, and it got me my first opportunity. So you open a bank account for it. The bank will charge you. They will ask you to pay some money. They want to do some verification and stuff like that. Number six, write a full detailed business plan. This is part of our assignment. You see the reason why we ask you to do it, because anywhere you go, you will always need this to engage people, either for funding or for any form of support you will need. For a business plan, we have different we have outline for it, the executive summary, the business description, product and services, market analysis. I know that for our module, the first week modules covers this aspect. This is just to refresh our memory. Competition analysis, sales and marketing plan, operational plan, management plan, financial plan, and projections, where it covers your balance sheet, your income statement, and the likes. So this business plan, you need it. That's the reason why it's in your business. Then get a mentor. Get a mentor. So you need to be connected to mentors to mentor you in your chosen field. Very, very important. There are two things you need: a mentor and a sponsor. All right. A sponsor is someone that will mention you in great places. Say, let's give this job to so person. Let's give this job to this person. That's a sponsor. A mentor can mentor you on how you will do the job well and things like that. So we need this thing. Now, some of the things I've been saying since morning about running a business in our absence, they're actually content of this book by my billionaire mentor, Dr. Habib Olamitoye. Some of you have this book already, but if you don't have it, the book is 7,000. You can reach out to me. I'll get the book across to you. How to Create a Business That Thrives in Your Absence, by Dr. Habib Olamitoye. I will still talk more about those books later. Now, some of the things I will still also mention as I begin to round up this section, because we will do some practical soon. All right. Hire great people. Hire great people. First law of management is hiring the right people. If your business will run in your absence, you need the right set of people. Very, very important. People management, you must be great with people management. The first person that worked with me about 10 years ago, the guy spent like 5 years with me before he decided to want to travel abroad for further studies. He did 5 years. The second person that will work with me did 4 years. You get now. And I have the next person working with me now has done like more than 2 years already. That's when I say somebody that work with me, that's like my manager now, the next person after me. Now, you need to hire the right set of people. You can't afford to have to hire people that you give assignments to, they cannot execute. And when you hire them, you need to pay them well. Please and please, one of the reasons why people leave organizations on time, that means they spend 6 months, they leave. One of it is because maybe you are not paying them well. You need to pay them well. If you want to run a business in your absence and you want to trust that they do the business well in your absence, you need to hire the right people and pay them well. Design organogram, that's the reporting line in the organization. Then list the job description of any new staff you will employ. Anybody you employ, have a job description for them. Don't let them be asking you too much question. They are confused. They don't know what to do. They don't even know the time they should resume in the morning. Write the description, write it on paper. You can even help them to place it on the wall so that they know exactly what to do, how to attend to customer and things like that. On recruitment and employment, CV are professionally prepared. Take note. So sometimes you say send your CV. Those CV, they have given it to professional to prepare it for you. So definitely you need to look beyond the CV if you really want to employ the right set of people. So you need to take note of focus on the achievement. What have you achieved in your last job? What did you achieve? Job loyalty. You want to look for job loyalty. You don't want people that will be running from one place to another. Where they are coming from, they do 2 months. The place they were before that place, they did 3 months. They are now in your organization now. You are interviewing them. You want to ask questions. Why did you leave? Why are you jumping around? Stay in one place and build. Moving from job to job, check references. Some people will put references, names of people they did not know. Call those people. Did you know these people? Do you know this person? Can you vouch for them? Ask for strength and weakness. Ask them, what is your strength? What is your weakness? So that you can play to their strength and all that. So let's move on. Hire great employee and people calm down. Start slow. So start low. When people come into your organization, start low. Then increase their salary as they manifest competence and resourcefulness. Some organizations that you start low, then increase the salary. So salary determination, determine their salary on time. Let them know what they want to do on time. Then probatory period. Give them a probation 90 days. Within that 3 months, if you are not performing well, then we can say bye-bye to you. But if you do well within that 90 days, then we can now make you a permanent staff. But within the 90 days of joining the organization, we make give you a probation period. Then after 90 days, we do the confirmation. Then do orientation for them. When they come into your business, do orientation, introduction, explain the job to them, spend time with him or her, create a buddy system. A buddy system is that get somebody within the organization that will help them to settle down and acclimatize to the environment. A role model, a friend, then provide feedback. Give them feedback. If they are not doing well, tell them, let them know they are not doing well. And if they are doing well, let them know that they are doing well. So as we make progress, there should be law and order in your workplace. There should be law and order. Make people feel important. If you are just doing that, you don't need them. You don't need them. They will just do your business anyhow. But if you make them feel important, then they will know that you need them. Make people laugh, be in good mood. They should be happy coming to work. It's not every time that in fact, there are some businesses that the employees, they are afraid, they are always afraid when they are going to work. That should not be. Be a good team player. Learn to listen. When they are giving you feedback, learn to listen. Explain benefit of actions you want your employee to take and how it will benefit them. Find a way to praise what you want repeated. Praise the act. When you see your employee doing well, wow, I love the way you closed that deal. I love the way you spoke to that client. I love the way you handle that customer objection. That customer that is already complaining and you like the way the employee treated the situation. Praise what you want repeated and praise the act. All right, so let's look at amazing power of delegation. Like I said, that I will talk about this. You can't employ people and still be doing everything. Just like I said, you employ people, you are still the one carrying, let's say you have a retail outlet, you've employed people to do the work for you. You are still the one carrying all the things around. Learn delegation. Delegation begins with hiring honest, credible, and resourceful people. All right. Skill of savings, growing some financial base or a form of reserve will help to calm the nerves as we delegate. You know, one of the reasons why people don't like delegating is that if they did not do it well, if they spoil the customer's job, as you grow your business and you have financial muscle, as you delegate, if there is any mistake that really happened, your financial muscle will be able to take care of that situation. There was a company like that. They train this employee, they train him, and after training him, he came back to the company. Then he did a major mistake, and that mistake was major. They're supposed to fire him. And the CEO came and said, I'm not going to fire you. You already learned from this mistake. So I'm not going to go and employ another person and spending money on that person to go and train that person. You already know the mistake now. You've learned everything. So, and that was how they did not fire the employee. Why? Because the business have the financial capacity to do it. So as you employ people, you need enough savings, enough money to be able to manage situation if the situation did not work well. With this, minor mistakes and waste in the course of delegation can be well tolerated and accommodated. Set a goal to have your business run on autopilot without your active involvement. How do you do this? You will just deliberately, tomorrow is Monday, Abby, deliberately don't go to work. Just stay in your house. Don't call them. Just tell them to report to you anything that happens. Deliberately. Then go there on Tuesday and let them report everything that happens on Monday. That's how you begin to set your business on autopilot. By the time you see that they are getting it, go for 2 days. They will not see you for 2 days. After a while, go for 1 week. And before you know, the business will run. You will not be there. They will attend to customers. They will do everything perfectly. From there, you will have time to begin to work on the business. Maybe you want to open another branch. That idea will now be coming because you have set up a proper structure that can run the business. But if you don't test it like this, you will just discover that you are always there doing it. Like I said, all the technical things in your business, you should not be the one doing them, especially if you have hired people to do them for you. Now, create a successor. Find a way to duplicate yourself. You need to, for new businesses, for businesses that are just starting, the first person to hire, like I always say, is the manager of the business. The next person to you, that's the first person to hire, not secretary. You know, when you started out, you are the one doing everything. I mean, you are the one doing it. You are the secretary, you are the cleaner, you are the accountant, you are the marketer, you are doing everything. The next person you will hire should not be your secretary. The next person you should hire should actually be your manager in such a way that the person will be able to do up to 90% of what you are doing. That is how you can create a successor. By the time the workload is heavy on that person, then you now begin to get in more people to hire in the business. Create a deputy successor. So there should be this chain in your business. Detach from routine work. You know, I learned this, everything I'm sharing with you now, I learned them from my mentor, Dr. Habib Olamintoye. Dr. Habib runs 4 hospitals and has 3 hotels, and he lives in UK as we are talking. He has a group manager that manages all these outfits. Then each of the outfits have their branch, MD, and the likes. He has created that structure. Dr. Habib practically lives in the UK now. He comes into Nigeria, spend 2 months, and go back. It was around 2 months ago. Currently, he's in the UK. The business is making money every day. He's not there physically. 3 big hotels, 4 big hospitals. Those big hospitals, they have their structures. You understand now? And he has written this book. Is the content of the book I'm using to present to you tonight. You will see that everything I'm saying to you, they are practicals. So I will encourage you, get that book and read it again and again until you master this process. Detach from routine work. All right? When we say routine work now, what we mean by routine work is day-to-day activity. A whole medical doctor, to detach from your patient is difficult, but he was able to do that successfully in such a way that if they want to do operation in his hospital now, he's not the one coming down to come and do operation. You understand now? So detach from routine work. Now, fire incompetent people. If you discover that all the things I've been mentioning, you cannot delegate to your current staff now. In fact, the people there, you can't trust them. Then start thinking of firing the incompetent people among them so that you can employ competent people. Basic level is 1, 2, 3 out. So once you see that people are not doing well and you are already writing them queries, and you see that they are not doing well, by the time you give first query, second query, third query, you are out of the system. So these are the things that will help us. So as I round up this section tonight, the books we recommend in the academy, the first one is The Winning Streak by my mentor, Many Blessing. This one is on fundraising, 40 proven secrets on how I raise money for my business and how you can do the same. This book is 5,000 naira. He's the one that I said he has won a lot of grants, and he won Google Impact Challenge Award, 250,000 USD, and he has won a lot of grants like that. So the information inside is good for you, it's good for your children. You should have this resource in your library in building your business. Then my latest book is ebook for now. By January, we should have the hard copy out. Starting out in life and business, employ yourself, build a business, make impact is my latest book. So if you want it, we have the soft copy. You can get it through seller, or we get it. Are they ebooks or hard copies? So the winning streak is hard copy. It's only my book that is soft copy. So starting out in life and business is soft copy. Dr. Habib's book, they are hard copies. How to create a business that thrives in your absence is hard copy. The 30 Laws of Money is another good one that teaches you everything about money. They are all hard copies. All right. So if you want the three book, which are hard copies, you can reach out to me. We'll arrange how you will get it. We use GIG Logistics to send it to you. And for people within Lagos, we use dispatch riders to get it across to you. All right. So do we have questions tonight? Before I quickly show us the practical aspect of our assignment for people that they don't know how to put those assignments together. Do we have questions?
Yeah, I have a question, please.
Okay, yes. Go ahead, Mr. Said.
Okay. Yeah, good evening. Thank you so much for the lecture.
You're welcome.
Okay, so we like to ask that can we run a business like farming from the beginning? Can we run it in absence from the beginning? Because presently now I'm not in the country, and the kind of business I do buy from palm oil from farms and the likes, and bring it down to UK to sell here. But I'm looking towards nearest future to have my farming, palm tree farming and the likes. But so is it possible? Is it advisable to do that in absence? And if possible, how can someone deal with the issue of trust and the likes that surround it? Thanks.
Okay, very good. So if you want to implement such venture here, so what you do is that you engage consultants to help you to start it. So when you say consultant now, so I'm here in Nigeria. If you want to do anything around setting up such businesses, so you can consult us. All right. So what we now do is we help you to first do a feasibility around, okay, which location should you use? How much is the land there? All the costs outlined. So you have those information that, okay, it's going to cost me this amount of money. Now, the first person you will employ for the business so there is the setup side, then there is the management side. The setup side, for example, you want to plant palm oil plantation. So if you can give that contract to an organization to do that for you. So they can do that for you. So after doing all those setup, we'll now employ somebody that will now manage it. You understand now? So you can still do these things in your absence, but it will not just need you to just employ directly, but you will need consultants where you sign contracts, they will have TOR and things like that, and it will help you to implement whatever you want to implement here. So always ensure that anybody you want to engage have terms of engagement and contract with them in such a way that if there is any default, you can always get a redress from any court of law. You understand now? So it's something that you can actually do. So I don't know if that answer your question, but if you still want to ask further question to buttress that, you can do as well.
Yeah,
Okay,
it answered. Thank you.
that's okay. Nice, nice. Aramide, you have the floor. So you can unmute yourself. Your hand is
Okay.
on.
Okay. Can you hear me now? Good evening.
Yes. Good evening.
Okay. Well done.
Thank you.
Nice. All right. Okay. Okay. From one of the things you said tonight, you said the first law of management is hiring the right people. So my
Yeah.
question is this: for an upcoming business that don't have so much now, when you're hiring, you don't have the capacity to do medical check, security background check, and you need to, get some people to work with you. So what do you do? How do you get the right people? Because for me, I've had issues with employee, you know, you do your due diligence. Let me put it that way. At least, yes, I saw it that you said you check, you go beyond the CV, you don't put your focus on the CV. You try to do your due diligence, and at the end of the day, you discover that you have not gotten the right person. So my question is, how do you hire the right person when I don't even have the money to do all the security? You understand what I'm trying to say? So how do I get the
Yeah.
right people
The
to
right
hire?
people. Okay. Nice.
Thank you.
So, to get the right people, especially if you are successful with one right person in your organization, you know that this person is a right person, and you have that one person. So what you want to do is you want to replicate such kind of person in your organization. So one way or the other, you can start with recommendation and say, okay, do you have any of your colleagues or people that you know that they fit what we are doing? And then you ask them, do you have somebody you can recommend? So people recommend people. So once they recommend someone, then you start the process with the person and say, okay, you've been recommended. Let's have interview with you. Then as you do those interview, you begin to watch some things that you are expecting in the candidate. And at the end of the day, you'll be able to know if the candidate is fit or not. But by the time you give them that 3-month probation, you'll be able to know if this person is staying or is going. You understand now? So once they come in, you don't give them permanent contract immediately they start. They will do 3 months. In fact, there are some businesses that before they will permanent you, you do like 6 months. But you want to also ensure that you get other things right in terms of salary range for the person, every other thing that the person will enjoy as working as a staff of the organization. So you want to ensure that all those things are well put together from your own end so that once they come, you will be able to based on recommendation, get them in. So there are some that you might need to do adverts to bring in some candidates to do interviews for them. All right. So you want to be sure that at one point or the other, you know how to get the right set of people you want and you interview them. Are you looking for a fresh graduate? Are you looking for somebody that has experience already, maybe 3 years experience in their role? You understand now. And once you do that, you will be able to now, so I would say you should explore recommendations, all right? Then you should, so in terms of background check, there are organizations doing those background check things, but like you said, you might not have budget for it right now. All right. So what you want to do yourself is to, if they are coming through recommendations, so you already know that, okay, there's somebody you're attaching to this person. Then anybody they are bringing in as their guarantor and things like that, you call, like we said, make those calls. Do you know this person? Can you guarantee this person and things like that before you can now hand over their role to them. But the 3-month probation will show if this person is a fit or not. And once you discover within that 3 months that they are not the right fit, let them go. Don't hire somebody that you cannot fire. And another thing is that when people want to go, that means when people want to leave the organization, there is a way you also ensure that they know what to do if they want to leave. You understand? So for example, my organization now, anybody that wants to leave, what you just need to do is to give us 2-month notice. All right. If my manager wants to leave now, all he needs is just 2-month notice. Within that 2 months, we will arrange the replacement. So it's already in the contract they signed. So you can't just wake up one morning and say, I'm not working again. You understand now? So if you are already thinking of leaving, you give us 2-month notice before you leave, then we'll organize a replacement for you within that period of time. So I hope that works. So explore recommendation, but if you need fresh graduates, just do general application. Let enough people come in, then you interview them, take them through series of interview. But at the end of the day, by that 3 months, you will know if they are fit or not. So I don't know if there's any follow-up question on that person.
Thank you. I'm fine.
Okay, nice. So Agwala's hand is up again, so you have the free. Then
Okay,
we'll come
please.
to Patience next.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, I would just like to also ask that at what stage should we start saving the 10% that we talk about for a startup business? So at what stage is recommended? Maybe is it at the early stage? Is it the first phase? Yeah, so just want to confirm.
All right, so depending on the type of business that you do, all right, but every income that comes in from the profit of that income, then you save. You know, there are some businesses that maybe you are into retail and you started with, say, 3 million naira. And so you have to take the money back to the market to restock and do like that. So you look at the profit of the business and do your 10%, 20%. You know, from that profit, you will still pay salaries and do some other things. But from before you remove every other thing, remove this money and start keeping and accumulate that for a number of years. That will really help the business to grow. So as soon as you start making profit, you start saving. So Patience, let's have you.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, good evening.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
My question is, like, for us that is starting afresh, that's new business, can we do it alone before employing others?
Okay, if you're a new business, can you do what before employing others? Can you do
Can
it
we
alone?
Yes, can I do the business myself?
Of
Can I do
course.
the manager, the cleaner and everything before?
Yes, definitely. So when you are just starting out, depending on how big or how small you want to start out, all right? Because there are some people, as they are launching and opening their business, they have already employed 2 or 3 people. So it depends on the business that you are starting. So tell me the business you want to start so that I can narrow it down to context.
A restaurant.
A restaurant, very good. So if you are starting a restaurant, depending on the scale you want to do the restaurant, definitely you might need 1 or 2 people. But of course, you can start on your own and do everything if you can do that. All right. But if you at any point you think the workload is too much and you need to employ people, please do. And let's engage all these principles we have shared tonight in doing that. But if you think that you can do, most businesses started with the owner and later they now employ more people, more hands when the business begins to grow. You understand now? So you can start on your own, do all those things, but even with that, still put some structures in place. You get like your restaurant now, you want to ensure that when people come in, your environment is well put together. You understand now? Your food is ready as at when due. And you just put your packaging. If you want to do takeaway, you can have like a sticker that you put on it that shows your name, your logo, maybe your address, there should be some kind of organization and structure around it, even if you are the only one doing it. People should see you outside and they will think that 5 people run this business. That's the way you have to present your business to people.
Okay, thank you, sir.
All right. I don't know if anybody has dropped any question in the meeting chat. So I don't think so. So before we round up tonight, I just want to show us 1 or 2 things as regards our assignments. The first one I want to show us is the business model canvas. I have dropped the template in the WhatsApp group already. So what you just do is for you to edit it. Just edit it. You can use your phone to edit. You can use your laptop to edit. Just edit, put your company name, and put all this information that you you do. If you spend 20 minutes with this, you are good to go. So this is business model canvas. The second one you are doing is the pitch deck. For the pitch deck, we have the sample that we have put together for us. Is just for you to also edit as well. Put picture of your business. This one is like a building now. Put picture of your business, introduction, introduce your business, tell us the problem that the business people are facing, and you tell us the solution. Then you talk about the target market, then the solution. Then you just, you can edit this. You put your team, all right, the name and the job title. You just edit these ones and then you put your contact. That's all. Your pitch deck will be ready. So we've dropped this sample in the group as well. And the last one I want to show us is the business plan. Just give me a second to share that with us. The business plan, we've also given sample. This business plan I'm showing us now is a poultry sample, all right, where you just, the front page, you put the picture of what you are selling, then the name of the business you are doing, you put it there, then you put your contact, there. Once you put your contact, then you begin to edit your work. I will begin to write it. So we, in our organization, we've created what we call templates for businesses that you can get. We sell those templates between 10 to 20,000 naira. So what you do is this template for this poultry, for example, it will be in Microsoft Word where you can edit your business. Let me show us the list of templates that we have now. I will show us. Don't worry, I will send this poetry sample to the group so that you can have a look at it. So we have over, in the list that we have over on 120 business plan templates. This is Kampala Agri-Tech business plan, agro commodity, agrochemical, auto repair, bakery, banana processing, bike delivery. We have catfish up to, we've been doing this work for the past 10 years. So it's only from us you can get something as voluminous as this in terms of templates. So this is over 125 templates that we have that you can get. But like I said, in the group, I will drop this for us to check. So if you think that you need some ideas to write your business plan generally that you can use, you can reach out to us. We'll get this across to you. So the business plan is needed because it gives your business focus. It helps your business to do well. So do we have any general question before we end the call tonight? Do we have any other general question, any other comments about the academy generally? How are we feeling about the academy? Has it been productive thus far? Is this something you would like to recommend? In our first cohort, one man registered close to 20 people, all the staff. They join the academy. So especially your managers, people that you think they should have some form of business education, they can't go to Lagos Business School, they can't go to Harvard Business School, then let them come to Business Development Academy to help their knowledge and all that. So someone says, okay, Oluwayemisi Longe says, thank you so much. It is worth much more than the fee charge. God bless you. So definitely we know that it's worth much more than that. So the general praise for the academy, will be dropping it in the WhatsApp group so that we can capture it for some of our marketing. This one that you have sent now for the Zoom, I will capture it as well. That shows told me about the training, and I'm glad and blessed. Okay, nice. That's a good one. So, like I said, in the WhatsApp group, let's drop more comment and praise for the academy. We'll capture them and then use them for some of our marketing activity. So on this note tonight, I want to appreciate everyone for staying to this time. I know that our time is very precious, and today that is Sunday. Different activity that we do already. So I know that it takes sacrifice for us to be at the academy tonight. But we want to say thank you so much for taking time to be part of what we are doing here. So thank you very much. I'm going to end the call now. So, but let's drop as many praise and comments in the group. Then we capture it from the group and use it for our publicity and marketing and all that. So thank you very much. We appreciate everyone for this call as we end the call now.